Yo, ladies and gentlemen, we are in that damn dark. We're actually in that M240. Let me go ahead and turn on the light. This is like my first time actually ever doing a video in the M240 at night. And for anybody wondering, today, let me actually set the phone down. Like I said, this is my first time ever doing a video kind of like this. For anybody wondering, we're going to be doing a story time. Let me go ahead and set these keys down. You guys see the title and thumbnail. Today, we're going to be talking about how I almost bought a Porsche at 18. So as you guys know, I have an M240. If you guys have been following the channel for a long time, you will know that back in November, I made a video talking about, do I buy a Porsche at 18? Let's see, will the phone stay right here? Oh, we might be lit. Okay, I think we're all set up. So basically, I made this video, right? And in the video, I went to a Porsche dealership, okay? And my thought when going into that dealership was to just see what they had, you know? I was honestly very curious, as I never really looked at Porsche. I was really only looking at BMWs, as that was kind of like my main focus, right? And like I said, I just wanted to see what they had. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, they're mad expensive. I obviously knew that when going into the dealership, but I just kind of wanted to see what we were working with. And I was also kind of interested with looking at the Porsche Macan. If you guys don't know what the Porsche Macan is, it is a smaller SUV. And now the reason why I also wanted to look at the Porsche Macan is because I was looking at the BMW X3, the new X3. I'm gonna be honest with you, dude, the new X3, I thought it was kind of nice. I kind of looked at it a little bit more. I didn't really like it that much, especially the interior. Now, the interior is very similar to the M240, right? I mean, like this is pretty straightforward. You got like the single screen, but there was just so much more plastic on the new one. Like, for example, on the side here, like, look how nice this is. Like, for example, this was all, like, these weren't buttons. Like, I don't know, the drive selector and everything didn't look as good. I'm gonna be straight up with you. It just wasn't it, in my opinion. So anyways, back to what I was saying, ladies and gentlemen. I was looking at the Porsche Macans, and dude, there was this really nice one. I actually showed it in my vlog a little bit in the video. It was white, had black accents, and it also had the turbo wheels. And it also had a red interior with like extra bolstering. It was a very, very nice spec. And the price honestly wasn't bad at all. I can't remember exactly what it was, but at the time, really good deal for a Porsche Macan. And it was a S. For anybody wondering, it wasn't like a base model Macan. It was a Porsche Macan S, which means it did have the V6. I don't know. I think it's turboed, or it might not be turboed. I don't know. But I know it has a V6. I know the base Macans, which is not the S, those have 4 cylinders, if I'm not mistaken. I think those have 4 cylinders. Anyways, super clean spec. And man, I was looking at it. There was also so many other nice cars there. There was like a bunch of other Macans. Like, they had so many Macans. It's insane. They had a good amount of Cayennes. Cayennes, too big, too expensive. But the Macan was low-key a pretty nice deal. I'm gonna be straight up with you, dude. And honestly, at the time, I was like, dude, it would be so cool. You know, it's a Porsche. But at the same time, if I were to get a Porsche, I feel like I wouldn't want to spend that money on a Porsche SUV, you know what I mean? Like, you could have literally gotten, for the money of that, you could have gotten like a 997, nice little Carrera maybe, or like, not even actually, no bro, 997s are like over 100. Now, honestly, for the money of the Macan, you could have gotten like a 996, maybe even a turbo 996. Nothing like too crazy Porsche Carrera 911, but you could have got a Boxster of somewhat. But honestly, I wouldn't really want a Boxster like a 718 Cayman. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're really cool, but I feel like if I were to get a Porsche, it gotta be a 911. That's just me personally. But anyways, dude, we were looking at the paperwork when, you know, looking at this car, the price and everything. It was literally right in front of us. All I had to do was sign. Literally, I was a signature away from actually purchasing a Porsche Macan S. Now, like I said, it was very nice. The deal was actually pretty dang good. But I know deep down in my gut, I also wanted a BMW as my first car. And also, the salesman was absolutely amazing. Very nice guy. Like, the Porsche dealership was so nice. Obviously, you guys know, Porsches are damn near nice, you know. The dealership was beautiful. If you guys saw the vlog, they had a 993 at the dealer. They had a Porsche GT3 RS. They had two, actually. They had two. And one of them is literally my dream spec, which is the 997 GT3 RS with the gray and the red rims. Love that thing. 997.2 to be specific. But honestly, dude, I just feel like, let me know if I made the right choice, guys. I'm just curious. For anybody wondering, obviously bought the M240. I did save a good amount of money too. I saved, I don't know how much, but I saved, it was more than 5 digits, all right? That's how much I saved. Like I said, it's also a Porsche, you know what I'm saying? Like, Porsche is better than BMW. You know, if you really think about it, it's damn Porsche still. Also, make sure you guys watch this video to the end, because we're not done. I'm also going to start the car. We're going to look at the car. Like I said, this is my first time actually recording at night with the car. And man, this thing is damn near sick at night. Like, you guys should see the ambient. Hold on, let me show y'all real quick. Okay, I'll be honest with you. Like, the 2 Series don't got that much crazy ambient lighting, but we got under here, the door, that right there. I told you all that lights up at night, which is beautiful. You got this right here. That right there. Also have a little bit in the door handle, like right here. And that's it. That's literally it. Is there anything in the back here? No. Oh, wait. There's some right there in the vent. Y'all see that? But yeah, that's really it. There's no other ambient lighting. Might have to add some. I've seen like some people actually add some, and it actually looks really nice. But basically, ladies and gentlemen, I was a signature away, but I said to myself, you know what? I'm going to hold off. We're going to just explore some more options, really. And just see. Honestly, I was really iffy on it because like I said, I knew deep down I wanted the BMW. Like, I already had my eyes set on this. I've been talking about it for so long. I kind of just went to the Porsche dealership mainly to just see and just explore my options. Because, hey, if you guys ever want advice on buying a car, brother, go to dealerships. Don't be afraid to go. Yo, before I bought the M240, I'm not kidding. I literally went to like almost like 10 dealerships, like 10 different dealers, like not different car brands, but like different locations of BMW. I went to like a few different BMW dealers. I went to a bunch of dealers, like seriously, a bunch of brands. And it's also fun, honestly. I'm sure if you guys like cars, you probably will like going to dealerships if you obviously haven't been to dealers yet, because dude, you get to look at cars, you can sit in them. It's almost like an auto show. If you guys have ever been to an auto show, it's fun, honestly. But yeah, like I said, comment down below if you guys think I made the right choice buying the M240 over the Porsche Macan S. Don't get me wrong, that would have been sick too, because it's a V6, it's an SUV, and it's a Porsche. The interior was blessed. Let me tell you something, that interior was so nice because it had red guts, it was white. Man, I love this M240. Especially, I love this M240 because it's loaded. This M240 has every option except the M Sport package, which kind of sucks, I won't lie to you, because I don't have M Sport headlights, but it's fine, honestly. It's just the headlights. I know a lot of people care for it, but you know what? I didn't realize this until buying a car, but honestly, dude, get options that you will enjoy for the interior, because every time you're driving the car, you're inside of it. You know what I mean? You're spending most of your time inside. You spend more time inside the car than actually looking at the car outside. You know what I mean? Like, for example, I love how it has all of these options. I love these sport seats. For anybody wondering, these are basically like M2 seats. Massive bolsters. Okay, I wouldn't say they're massive, but pretty decently sized bolsters. And you can also adjust them. You know, I got a heated steering wheel. I don't think that comes off, like that comes stock. That's amazing, especially for Canada. Heated steering wheel, super nice. I love the M markers. That actually comes stock on the M2, but on this car it's an option. I have Harman Kardon, which is the upgraded speakers. I also have a sunroof. I love the sunroof. Honestly, dude, having a sunroof is actually amazing because, you know, you just get to see more light, and also it's another way of like letting air in without, for example, lowering your window, and then you don't have the wind blowing in your face while driving. What other options does this have? I don't really know. Like, that's like the main ones I'm thinking of right now. Those are like the good ones that I usually look at. Also, I got something for y'all. Like I said, I think that's all the options, but I think it's only right if I actually do a startup from the interior. As you guys know, we got the damn key right here, so I say we do a nice little startup, and so I can actually hear the car at night. Okay, not at night, but like see it at night. Yeah, I haven't really showed the car at night, actually. Wow. For anybody wondering, I also have like a quarter tank left. This is when we filled up with 93. I know, I barely lose gas on this car. I don't drive it that much. But here we go. I think it's only right if we do a little startup. Here we go on 3, 2, 1. Listen to that, dude. Should I rev it a little bit? I'll rev it a little bit. Just a little bit. None too crazy. I don't want to do too much. It's literally like almost 10 p.m. Let me show you guys the car outside. For anybody wondering, might also get like M marker lights. So, you know, like the puddle lights when you open a door. Right now it's just a white light. Maybe might get the M marker lights just so it actually looks nice on the ground when you open the door. Also, here is how the car looks at night, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the question mark tail lights. You already know. No rims. Yeah, like when I look at this car, also, yeah, look at the ambient lighting at night. Like, it looks sick. Seriously. Look at this. Look at this beast. Love this, dude. I love this nose. The nose of the car is beautiful. These lights are also very, very bright, bro. But yeah, no, honestly, in my opinion, I think I made the right choice of getting this over the Macan. I'm very, very happy I could pick this up and get this, you know what I mean? I just love it. Also, look at the exhaust at night too. I mean, there's not really a difference, but yeah, man, you got that M240 at night. And also, I know a lot of people have been asking for POVs coming soon, hopefully. A night POV would actually be lit, by the way. Let me know if y'all want to see that.